Hey, what's up? This is Yugioh here with another deck profile for you guys. Scraps. This deck has been working really well, and yeah, we've been play testing it already for 2 weeks almost, and the deck works great. You know, really competitive. I think the way it was made. Here we go. Two scrap chimeras. We're looking to get a third one. But right now we used a different card in place of a third scrap chimera, but it's been working fine with two. 3 scrap beasts. This is a great card. Basically, it's a tuner, and when it gets destroyed with a scrap card effect, you can add any scrap monster from your graveyard to your hand. He is searchable with him, with scrap. With Scrap Chimera, basically summon him, make instant Scrap Dragon when he's summoned. Next other Scrap Key card is Scrap Goblin. Basically makes any level 7s. Same thing with him, makes any level 8s, but same effect as Scrap Beast. Whenever he's destroyed, you can get any Scrap Monster in your graveyard with his effect and add it to your hand. Him is able to get him. His effect basically is when you summon, you can get any scrap tuner from your graveyard and special summon it. So it makes Scrap Archfiend. Up next, 2 Scrap Golems. Great card. You know, you're not restricted here, so here you can make level 8s, which with him, you know, you summon him, you can special summon Scrap Goblin with his effect, or you can special summon Scrap Beast, or either Chimera Tech. But overall, his effect is pretty good. You can use it also with Scrap Dragon, you know, just to destroy the Scrap Beast or the Scrap Goblin to get their effects. Triple Gravekeepers Spies. It's a great card. You know, flip. It's a wall for people to get over these days right now. 1 Descendant. Just when it gets flipped and it's your turn, you just tribute the Gravekeeper Spy. And you destroy 1 card on your field, and then you can go into Arcanite Magician with it. 1 Summoner Monk to basically pitch those dead magic cards that you don't really need. Or that, you know, it basically does the same thing for one of the guys in there. I'll be showing you the spell card that it works great with. 1 Gorge for protection. 1 Tragodia. This is the card I'm looking to take out for the 3rd Scrap Chimera, but right now it's alright. Tech choice. 2 Thunder King Ryus. The deck really doesn't add cards from their deck to their hand, so it works great. It adds cards from the deck, from the graveyard to your hand, you know, not from your deck to your hand, so it works fine. On to the traps. 2 bottomless trap holes, basically staple in most decks. 2 deep prisons, get rid of cards you really don't want on the field. You know, those pesky monsters. 2 compulses, great cards. I think most of the decks you've seen on our channel have at least 1 or 2 compulses in them. 1 Solemn. 1 Torrential Tribute. And 1 Call of the Haunted. On to the spells. Triple Scrap Storm. Now this card is really great. It basically gives you +1s if you play it in the right way. And I'm going to explain it to you guys. Basically, the card says when there is a scrap monster, you can select 1 face-up scrap monster on the field, right? And then you discard 1 scrap monster from your deck to the graveyard, and then you add 1 scrap monster from the graveyard to your hand. Then after it says, then after all that, you draw one card. Well, no, you don't add one from the graveyard. I'll show you how you get the one from the graveyard. And then it says destroy the selected monster. Okay, so basically this is how it will work. Alright, you have scrap in your hand. And let's say scrap goblin. Right? Or you know what? Better choice is this. Let's say it's your turn. Your opponent got a face down. It's your turn. You draw and you get him. Scrap beast, right? You summon your scrap beast and he plays that bottomless trap hole. Basically now to save it, you can go scrap storm. What scrap storm does is you target him. You look through your deck and you would dump where is he? Him. Scrap Chimera. And then you would shuffle and draw your your one card. Now his effect is when he's destroyed by a scrap card, you can add one scrap monster from your graveyard. So then this gets destroyed and you would get your scrap Chimera through his effect. And then next turn you'd summon and go instant scrap dragon. Another way that card works is if they compulse it, you still get the effect. You can still get to draw the one card, but you won't be able to search or anything because it goes right back to your hand. So yeah. No, it actually gets destroyed, so you do still get to search. But yeah, that's how you would use that card. Okay, let me continue because we don't got much time on the camera. Scrapyard basically lets you search for your tuners. Sometimes you most likely have a lot of your scrap tuners already in your graveyard. So basically this works great with Arcanite Magician. Not Arcanite, Summoner Monk. You pitch this, get your level 4 Scrap Beast, and synchro into any level 8 that you want. Up next, two MSTs, pretty much staple for back row. Giant Trunade for back row. For protection, double Book of Moons. Mind Control, to basically just take their opponent's cards and let's say it's a Raikou or Gravekeepers spy they're running or something, you know. Take advantage of that effect and also synchro with it. One Pot of Avarice. There used to be a Raikou on the deck and then, I don't know, my brother didn't want to take it out and it's been working for him, so we just left it as one. If not, you just pitch it with Summoner Monk. And last, one Monster Reborn. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. Please subscribe and yeah, peace.